Thanks so much.
I mean, you are one of the leaders in tech. Talk to us about just what it's meant to see the way that the industry is kind of evolving and introducing AI into music.
I love technology. Computers has been my instrument for me to get my ideas out there. At the same time, I love investing in solutions. So thank you to Lovables and OpenAIs and Anthropics, Hugging Faces, Runways, and Udios for letting me invest and taking my, advice when we brainstorm and implemented it into products. I love tech, but then at the same time, I also love education. So thank you ASU for allowing me to have my first professorship teaching a course called the Agentic Self and our collaboration with a product that we have called edu.fyi, Edufy. If you're interested in building your own agent, go to fyi.ai, use our architecture to build your personal agent. And the reason why I'm here at the red carpet at the Grammys 2026, because I predict that this is probably one of the last years where it's only humans on the red carpet.
Wow.
Just like if you were to go out and absorb what the world was like in 2022. 2022 is one of the last years where it was only humans driving cars on the streets.
Yeah.
Now there's Waymos on the streets.
Yeah.
And just like there's Waymos on the streets where there's no human driving the vehicles, fully autonomous, level 5 autonomy, there will be level 5 artistry.
Yes.
And that level 5 artistry will be agents and robots, and that agent and robot will be here on the red carpet before 2030, and AP would be like, hey, whatever the name of that bot is, and then it will be telling you like the things that it's done and what it's working on, stuff like that.
I mean, you've been ahead of the game for a long time. You were working with AI before it was even talked about in the mainstream. What was it then that made you go, okay, I need to pay attention to this now, and what advantages did you have getting in so early?
So one of the first AI companies that I invested in 2007 was Tesla. At the time, you didn't think it was AI. Secondly, I worked closely with a company called Musical.ly, which is now TikTok. At the time, you didn't think it was AI. So AI has been in our community and society all the way from spell check to filters on your phone to search algorithms. So we have been swimming in the AI world. Just now, the AI that we have now, as far as agents or generative AI that's creating, we have a different understanding of what it is and what it can do. And I believe that if you identify a problem, instead of using AI as a consumer, you could use AI as a configurer, a solutions provider to problems by expanding your imagination, throwing it at a problem, equipping yourself with the power of AI to solve that problem and render that problem obsolete in the form of an industry that creates jobs. AI is replacing humans, but at the same time, it can amplify human potential if you use it the right way.
Fascinating.
It'll be interesting to see, like you said, how you predicted what the next few years are going to look like at the Grammys. But thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Perfect person to talk to about it.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure, brother.
Sure.
Let's go, man. Peace, bro.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it.
That was Will I Am.
Will I Am.
Icon, man. Black Eyed Peas. It doesn't get much
Giving
better than that.
giving us the 411, right?
I mean, that guy's mind is
It's insane
is
in the
all over
best
planet.
way. In the best way. These are the leaders, talking about what's happening in the industry.
Absolutely.
But I mean, guys, we
Look,
did
it's
it.
the gang.
Another year,
We
another
did
Grammys.
it. Another
Guys,
year,
it is
another
wonderful
Grammys.
experience.
Guys, I'm so happy for us. I'm so proud of us, and I'm so glad that you could join us and be a part of this experience. We hope you've enjoyed. We hope you've enjoyed seeing all the fashion, seeing all the interviews. You guys killed it.
Thank you. So did you.
Thank you. We killed it.
We killed it.
We killed it.
We killed it.
We all killed
Good teamwork, and thank you to our team that are here on site as well as wherever they are, making us look good. We appreciate you. To
There are lots of
Kiana.
moving parts. It's not
So
just
many.
us three. It's
No,
so many
many.
moving
no.
parts.
There's a whole
Our crew
team
here in
behind
LA,
this.
yes. Our crew in New York as well. It's a lot of work and a lot of people that make us look good. So,
Yeah, but I mean,
definitely appreciate that.
Definitely. And I mean, listen, for those of you who have stayed, watched the entire red carpet live stream, make sure you stick around because the show is going to be on in just a few moments, and you can watch it on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Enjoy.
But thank you guys so much. We'll
Thanks for
see you
joining.
next
Yeah, sorry, that's a lot. I'm tripping.
Make a moment.
Yeah.
We have Margo Price here, who has the most incredibly sized dress I've ever seen. We've got to create like a barrier here so that nobody steps on this amazing ensemble.
Thank you.
Look, congrats, 2 nods tonight. That's a big deal, Margo Price. Best traditional country, best country duo group for Love Me Like You Used To. I mean, look, at this point, your fans love you. You know kind of what they enjoy, what connects. But are you ever thinking outside of your current audience base? Are you sometimes thinking, I want to venture out a little bit and see if I can experiment and catch some new fish? Like, what's the vibe there?
Absolutely. I have made psychedelic rock records. I love soul music. I've experimented with so many different types of music, and I feel like sometimes, my music may be niche, and I do want to connect to everybody. I feel like there's a lot of people who still don't know me, so I'm trying to spread the word. I stand for the queer community and everybody.
Well, thank you for standing up for people.
Thank you. Happy to do it.
Your fans appreciate it. You talk about the different things that you can experiment with, right? What do you feel about, I guess, categorization? Things like this, it's, best this, best this, best this, and it kind of puts you in a box. How do you categorize yourself, or do you not at all? Do you not kind of like that? Does it limit you?
I think genres were designed to sell music, and I listen to such a variety of different things. But I do think it's nice that the new traditional country category has opened, because for so long, country music has been kind of domineered by white, straight, cis males, and the radio has so much disparity of, women on country radio. I think obviously Beyonce's album was so incredible, and I think it intimidated a lot of people.
Is that right?
Which, I think that record was incredible. It had Rhiannon Giddens, Brittany Spencer, so many wonderful people. And this category has been, I think, 5 years in the making. So I think hopefully it just opens up more space for everybody.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I find it interesting how you kind of say, country radio kind of does have a sound, right? Was that one of your intentions to come out and be like, I'm gonna ruffle the feathers, I'm gonna get in there, I'm gonna join the boys' party?
I mean, I want to break it up. I think that we need more variety in country music, and there's all of the country music that I love, especially from the 60s and 70s. Folks like Chris Christopherson, Odetta. Obviously, country music owes so much to the blues and folk as well. Yes, and I like a lot of radical country music that is, I don't know, you could even say anti-government. Woody Guthrie, that's the kind of country music I'm here to represent. And I think we need more of it today.
Yes, and hopefully more and more ears will be tuning in. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Take it all in.
I appreciate it.
Such a pleasure. Thank you.
I appreciate you all. Thank you.
go. I'm ready now. Let's do it. All right, take a look. We've been looking at fashion. Quite a diverse range of looks. Obviously, we had Kiana in earlier talking about the colours that she thinks we're going to be seeing a lot of tonight. But we actually have a fashion expert, Morgan, who is joining us virtually right now. Hi, Morgan.
Hi, Liam. How are you? You guys look great out there.
So good. Oh, thank you. You're too kind. We try our best. Morgan Evans, fashion analyst. So grateful for you joining us today. Wow, that doesn't look green screened at all. It's so nice to see you. Talk to us, I guess, kind of about what you're seeing.
Yes.
Obviously, you've probably paid a little bit more attention to the fashion cam than I have thus far. I've only seen the people in front of me, and from what I've seen in front of me, it's looking pretty incredible. What have you noticed?
Yes. Well, the Grammys are so fun because there's always a lot going on. There's a wide range of outfits, from mini dresses and onesies, sequin suits and gowns. But so far, some of the big trends that I've noticed on this carpet and also just throughout award season, a lot of bows. I've already been seeing a lot of bows, mini bows, bows in the back, a la Tiana Taylor at the Golden Globes. Then also black and white color blocking, which also Leslie's doing really well actually in her black and white color block dress. Brooches are really big, not just for men but for women as well. You're rocking the trend right with the brooch right now, so that's also great to see. Yes, and then of course a little bit what you guys were talking about earlier. I do think we are going to see color tonight. Yellow is really trending, from Emma Stone and Chase Infinity at the Golden Globes and at the Critics' Choice. I do think yellow, also blue, and also chartreuse and like different variations of green have been really popular. So I definitely want to see some more of that, but definitely seeing a lot of black and white right now, which is pretty classic. And then obviously given the current political climate, we're seeing a lot of ice out pens, and even though I haven't seen her on the carpet yet, I do know that Becky G attended a pre-Grammys party with a very creative ice out manicure. So I think there will be definitely very creative ways that people will be, taking a stand tonight and bringing that out in their fashion.
Yeah, and of course you mentioned the Globes, and it's interesting how quickly fashion trends can catch on. The Globes are a little bit more, you button up, but the Grammys are a little bit more chill, right? Like, talk to me, I guess, kind of like what the vibe of the Grammys is. It's a little bit more like, you can let your hair down.
Yeah, you can definitely let your hair down. You can do pretty much anything you want on this carpet, which is why I think everybody loves it. I mean, sure, I think Lady Gaga is actually a great example of the range, because you could get her showing up in an egg, like in 2011.
Timeless. Yes.
I mean, you can get some art or you can get some glam, depending on maybe you're a best new artist and, you want to show up to win. But I think that's why the Grammys are so fun. I'm definitely, speaking of Gaga, I'm very much looking forward to see what she's going to wear tonight as a nominee and also a performer. So exciting. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of fun rock and roll, a lot of unpredictability, just people kind of letting loose, and that's why this carpet's so exciting.
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. We'll check in with you as the evening goes on, as we see those big stars. But yes, you mentioned Gaga. That is definitely who I am excited to see walk on this carpet. Hopefully the dress isn't too extreme that she doesn't want to stop to chat, because I'm manifesting that one for us today. Anyway, thank you so much. Appreciate you joining us. See you soon. All right, we are sticking on the carpet. Hello, Miss Rita. I'm so good. This is one of those things where it's just like you're doing one thing, and then you turn and it's Rita Wilson.
It's like, hi.
It's like, hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh.
I heard you mention Lady Gaga.
I'm obsessed.
I love her.
Obsessed.
One of the things that I love, like I got to be mentioned once in the same sentence with Lady Gaga, because she and I were voted in the top 10 worst dressed list of Time magazine one year. She had her meat dress, and I had a dress that I really liked, but I think it was my stripper shoes that people took objection to. But I was like, it's really hard to get on the top 10 list of anything, so I'm down with it.
No, Miss Wilson, I'll tell you what. The fact that you're on the same list as Lady Gaga in her meat
Exactly. Same breath.
is a
Lady
big
Gaga,
deal.
Rita Wilson, same sentence. I'm down.
In the meat dress. That's a pop culture moment.
It is.
Well, anyway, so lovely to see you.
Thank you.
What an interesting, fascinating journey you've had, and it continues with new music.
It does.
What does Rita Wilson sound like in 2026?
Okay, I love that that's actually great because the single is called Sound of a Woman.
Is that right?
Comes out in 5 days.
Wow.
And it was inspired by this Michelangelo quote, the whole album was, because they asked Michelangelo, the famous sculptor, how do you make these incredible, beautiful statues out of these chunks of marble, massive chunks of marble, right?
A great question for Michelangelo.
Right. And he said, well, I see the angel in the marble and I carve until I set him free. And to me, this album was inspired by the fact that we're constantly trying to be better, refine who we are, get rid of the extraneous that isn't working for us in our life, and achieve our own version of Michelangelo's angels being set free.
Obsessed with all of that.
Yeah,
I can't wait to
exactly.
hear this. 5 days. Start the countdown
5 days.
now.
Start counting down.
Start
5, 4,
counting
3, 2,
down.
1.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So nice to see you. What a pleasure.
Nice
and
to see
I will
you.
be.
I
will
shake
be
your
streaming.
hands, but
Oh, you've got a lot going on. Yeah, we'll do microphone. There we go. That's cute.
Hi.
Such a pleasure. Have Flo on the carpet with their first ever Grammy nod.
Wow.
Yeah. Did that clock to you when I said that? Because I feel like just looking at you, I can feel just you worked for this moment. You're here.
We did. I think that's the biggest thing is how much work we've put in and how passionate we've been for 6 years. And it doesn't sound like the longest time, but we're only young.
It feels like just yesterday we were saying 4 years. Now it's 6 years, and I think it's long.
Yeah.
It's been long enough.
Yeah. I mean, best progressive R&B. You mentioned the time. Does it feel like 6 years? Does it feel like you've been doing it for this long?
It doesn't, because we're really young. I'm 23, the girls are 24. We still feel like we're at the beginning of our career. We've got a long couple of years ahead of us. So it's still early days.
Still fresh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so fresh. Well, no, you say long couple of years ahead, and I love that. I love the way you're thinking forward.
Of course.
You manifestors.
Yes.
I get
we
that.
manifested this.
I get that. I get that energy. Okay, I get that energy. So because you don't tell people your manifestations, you have to keep that in here. But how do you do it? What is your technique for those watching at home? Because I have manifestation techniques as well. We can trade.
Well, I pray.
Yes.
I pray. That's what I do. But I
That's a good
believe.
one.
I believe, and you have to believe that you can do it. I think everything that we've done, we've known that we can achieve it, and we have.
Yes.
For me, it's saying I pick maybe 4 lines of positive things, especially when it comes to performing live, and I just recite them to myself. I guess that's more affirmations, but I think we just say something. We like to put things out into the universe. If we have a thought, we like to share it with each other and be like, we are going to do this, or we are going to get this, and then boom, here we are.
It happens. With 3 creative minds, 3 unique individuals all bringing something to the table to make Flo. How do you kind of know who's right?
Do you know what? We actually have a sixth sense. A lot of things we just agree on.
Love.
And if we don't, it's just a conversation.
Yeah, we love a conversation. I think that's the beauty of it. It's you can't say one thing and then just assume it's right. You have to have back and forth. And then sometimes you'll realize, oh yeah, that makes so much sense. But that's why it's 3 great minds put together.
Well, 3 great minds. So nice to meet you. Take in the first of many Grammy evenings.
Thank you.
And be safe, okay?
Thank you.
Such a pleasure, ladies. Thank you. Bye. And thank you, translator. Appreciate it. Rhiannon Giddens, Justin Robinson, and Justin. I need a mic. So nice to meet you. I'm going to pass you this mic real quick because you have your hands full. We have instruments left, right, and centre. I think a good place to start is, do you feel most safe with your babies in your hand?
That's a good question. I mean, I definitely feel like it. Yes, there's something in me that's complete when I have my banjo.
Yes.
I think, even though I do lots of stuff without it, but like when I have it, I feel connected.
Yeah.
Same, 100%.
Do you feel like, in a way, they hold energy?
Yes.
Talk to me about that, because I was interviewing Joe Walsh from the Eagles, and he was playing his guitar, and he was like, "Oh, this is the guitar that was used on this album," and I'm like, the energy there is you can just feel it radiating. So talk to me about the energy that radiates off your pieces.
Well, the banjo is like every other instrument. It's made out of, there's a lot of instruments not made out of organic materials, but you have wood, you have metal, is made by. My usual banjo is made by hand, and all of that is energy that goes into the object. All objects have energy, and I think that we kind of underestimate the amount of magic that the instrument itself has. And the banjo in particular was used as a spiritual instrument going back to the 1600s. So it's a long history, and you feel that when you play the instrument.
That is so fascinating that you mentioned the people that have handcrafted this amazing piece of art, because, as you say, their love goes into it, and then you play it and add your love to it as well. Obviously, I've got to mention the amazing accessories that we've got going here. The boys with the brooches today, but I want to share some love on your Ice Out pins. It's on your banjo strap. Do you want to talk a little bit about that and what it means to you?
Well, it just means it's like we got to speak up. We got to use our platforms however we can. I mean, it's very jarring to be here with all of this beautiful excess and beauty while there's things going on, the violence in the streets and our governmental overreach and all of that stuff. So being a history person, I see over the centuries the same things happening over and over again, slave catchers, all of the history that is kind of in our DNA. To see it unfolding in this way right now, it's both depressing but also like, well, if not now, when do we speak up? If not now, when do we act? If not now, when do we organize? So like even here is a moment to say, this is lovely, however, what are we doing?
Right. Hopefully the music can continue to give people a breath of fresh air amongst everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Enjoy tonight. So nice to meet you.
In the best way possible. We're not starting yet. We're just chatting. You'll see. Oh, but now we're up and now we're live. Fans can see us. But talk to me first off before we begin about the fashion, about the look today, and all coordinating in this monochromatic red.
We got one-on-one, custom fits. The flyers.
I love it.
The flyers in the room.
you got to be fly for your first Grammy nomination.
You got to,
right?
you got to, yeah.
Talk to me about what it means, especially to be nominated in this category. I mean, our Queen Selena won in this category many, many years ago, and you guys continue in the same way she revolutionized. You guys are really revolutionizing music mexicana. So what does that mean to you?
Oh, well, we're happy with all the hard work, and now being nominated and being here. I think, you know,
Oh yeah.
Well, I get that.
Yeah.
I've been clipped one too many times before. What's your relationship to social media now, as opposed to when you started?
When I was I was anonymous when I first started. I didn't show my face for the simple reason that I just didn't want to be put in a precarious situation with just anything, even like we all have little quirks that for us it might be cute, it might be cute that we do something, but to other people it might be like, why is she doing that? And so for me, I like not being, I don't like, no one likes being perceived. I like to just keep myself very just very
So what about just after you drop a song? Are you like, I'm going to go online, what are people saying? Or are you like, drop the song for a week?
Give it definitely more than a week, at least a month.
Really?
Yes, if people love it, then I will know from people around me. But my people around me they're the best metric for, is this song doing well? I don't check numbers, babe. It can't. You drive yourself crazy. It's not healthy. Exactly.
Well, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you so much.
You deserve this. Taking every moment.
Thank you. You're very adorable.
All of your moments come true that you want.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Where do I give this mic? Back to you? Yes, sir.
Lovely to meet you. Be safe, okay?
Liam.
right here, please. Okay, right here, please. Right here, please.
Thank you. Smile, smile.
Thank you. Right here, please. Right here, please, in front of you.
And then looking at this spot right here. Thank you. I can have you here with this good spot.
You had to do.
Honestly, my mom's over there. She's behind me. Yeah, my mom's here. She's so fly, and I feel like she kind of instilled that in me, like to just like, I don't know, just dress to impress really every day. So I feel like I get it from her, and then the music, it just kind of, I don't know, they kind of come together naturally. I feel like, yeah.
Okay, then what about when you're in the studio? Right, you're letting loose on the studio.
Yeah.
You've got a hat on your hands. Are you thinking of the visual element while you're in the studio? Is that something that comes afterwards?
I think sometimes it depends. Some things I write and they're more visual than others, and sometimes it takes a minute. Yeah, it depends.
How do you know that you've found the visual? Like, how do you know? Like, does it have to connect with you? Do you show it to friends? And then if you do show it to friends, how do you know that your friends are like the people that are going to have the answer?
Honestly, I trust my friends a lot. I feel like my friends have really good taste, and they're not going to lie to me. They're really honest. And I definitely love like showing them my ideas and getting their feedback because, yeah, it's good having people to trust that see you and know you and like can give you a little like back, like, you know, insight, you know?
Absolutely. Talk to me, man, what's next? I mean, as I say, it's been a big few years, but where's the direction taking you? What's the
more jazz music. I'm gonna put out a deluxe to my jazz album Whimsy this year. And just more songs and creating. Honestly, I don't think I could do anything else but just make things. So.
You're a creative brain.
Yeah.
So jazz is I love jazz.
Me too.
Jazz is I would hope so. Jazz is an interesting one because, you know, it's based originally on technical perfection and being perfect, but you kind of have to break rules.
Exactly.
So talk to me about finding that balance.
Um,
Being technically perfect,
Mhm.
because I'm sure the jazz gods have
Yeah.
but then also being you.
Honestly, I feel like jazz is so off the cuff, which is why I called my album Whimsy, because that's kind of what being whimsical means, just like not linear, very off the cuff, and unexpected. And I love that about jazz music, and I love like not knowing what's going on. I feel like a lot of music is like very like hook, bridge, but it's like jazz is like breaks and key changes and like all kind of stuff, and I feel like that's something I really admire and like within jazz music. So yeah, I feel like it's not linear, which is my favorite thing. Yeah.
Well, keep doing you, man.
Thank you so much.
It's working.
Yeah, it's working, I hope. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Cheers. See what's happening at fashion. Thank you. Thank you.
Liam. Oh, sorry. Claudia. Where do you want it?
You want to face me right here, please? Right here. Gentlemen, this way. Thank you. One more. You want them shades, please? And here, no, too long last time. Me too. Thank you.
we are so grateful. Yes, so grateful.
I mean, think back to when you were young dreamers.
Yes.
Right? When you just were watching this on television. Did you know that you would be here? Did you manifest it? Did you see yourself here?
We always manifest good things, but until you are living it, you just don't believe it.
What's your manifestation technique? Because I'm a manifester too. So
Okay.
I'll tell you what, every time I manifest something, it happens. So
Okay.
how do you say it does for you too? How do you do that?
Okay. Nowadays, we are more focused on feeling good, being grateful, be good with the other people. So now, this is our path to live.
And work hard to live soft.
Exactly. And let the word speak for itself as well.
Yes.
Now, obviously, recently I saw that you had postponed your album and your tour.
Yes.
You know, that is pretty, I think, good that you guys did that for your own mental health.
Yes, we need to take a little more time to like reset or feeling good again because we have a great year, and it wasn't just the right moment to release a new album and a new tour and everything. So.
Well, it's great that you did that because a lot of artists, you know, it's go, 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 and they don't necessarily look after your mental health. And I think at the end of the day, it's a good thing that you guys are doing this because we reflect on the work with
Yes, we wanna say thank you to our mentors and guide us in this new path.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Take it all, and it was so nice to meet you both.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you. All the best. Be safe. Thank you so much.
Great job.
Excited. I'm back.
You're so bad. But yeah, so this isn't your first Grammys. You've done this before.
I've done it before.
I want to start by saying you are one heck of a hitmaker.
Appreciate that from you. Thank you very much.
What's the sauce? What does one need?
Ooh, I think the sauce is loving it as much as I love it, and surrounding myself with collaborators and artists that I'm inspired by every day, and finding new ways to keep falling in love with music, which I do every year.
I love that. Like,
Yeah.
ultimately, making sure you're in love with your craft is really
Yes, of course.
You know, you've written a lot of songs with Sabrina, obviously, for which you're nominated tonight, but have you ever written a song so good, and you're like, I don't know if I can give this away. Like, this is my song, like, and you know what I mean? 'Cause-
Totally. It's happened before,
Okay.
and I put out an album last year because of that reason, where I feel like when I'm an old woman, I want to listen back to my like discography of songs I've been a part of and be like, this one was just for me. And so I did that, and I feel so happy that I did that, and I'll always have those, and maybe I'll do another one someday down the line.
So what was it that made you want to keep the songs? Was it, damn, these songs are so good, or was it, these songs are actually personal to me? This is my words, this is what I want to say, this doesn't come out of Sabrina's
Yeah.
or XYZ stuff.
I think what makes all the artists that I work with so inspiring to me is that when we write a song together for them, it's like a song no other artist could sing. It's so tailored and personal and specific, and it comes from that artist. And sometimes when I'm alone, I write songs that I'm like, it wouldn't make any sense for anybody to sing this. It's just mine. So those are what those songs were to me. But I'm grateful to be a part of everybody's story whenever they want to bring me in.
Absolutely. So like after a night like this, and I mean you're in the room with some of the most incredible names that have ever walked this musical planet, do you go home and are like, I want to write the best song ever?
Every day I wake up and say, I would love
Obsessed.
to write the best song ever.
Obsessed.
But it's a journey. It's a roller coaster.
Oh.
If you get one a year that you love, you're lucky, I think.
Really?
I think so.
I love that. Well, congratulations.
Thank you
I
very
think
much.
you'll have a great night.
I hope so.
Take it all in,
Looking
okay?
forward to it. Either way, I'm happy to be
Keep
here.
your feet on the ground. Enjoy every moment.
They're grounded.
Good. Love that.
Very
nice to meet you. Such a pleasure.
Thank
Amy.
you for having me.
Thank you. Be safe.
You too.
Thank you. Oh man, we have no stranger to the Grammys right now, Miss Diane Warren. So nice to see you. Now the people that you write with, the people that you write
I
for.
usually write by myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
For me, yeah.
You work better in your own zone,
Yeah.
in your own world. Talk to me about
I
that.
kind of do what nobody does.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? How early in your career did you figure out that's how you worked?
I always just did it.
Interesting.
I like sitting and writing a song from beginning to
Yeah.
end and going through everything I have to go through to get it. But
Well, how much, I guess, how important is where you are? In terms of, I'm sure, like, you know, if you're traveling Europe, a song might be different
I
than
don't
if
really
you're...
go anywhere.
Oh, really? You're a homebody?
I just go to my office. I go to my studio or my office every day.
Really?
So, yeah,
How important is that space to you?
very important.
Tell me why.
Because I'm comfortable there.
Yeah, yeah. And that's where you feel most vulnerable and you can get your...
That's just where I like to be.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you look at your resume, it's nice.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean,
It's-
it's cool that I think it's my 16th Grammy nomination
it is,
and for the
16.
movie,
I like
and my
that you have to
7th.
remember
Even more exciting for me, to be honest, is it's my 17th Academy Award nomination.
Yeah.
Which it's not easy to get nominated for one Academy
Oh.
Award, for one Oscar, and this year the song from my documentary, Dear Me.
Yes.
How cool is that? So
Well-
the movie's nominated and for a Grammy.
I mean, putting that documentary out, it was such an intimate look into your world, right? It was such an
You see,
insight.
everybody gets to see what a weirdo I am.
No, but aren't all creatives a little bit?
I mean,
out
I
there?
guess we're all weird. We're all weirdos.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
which is I'm proud. I wear my weirdo card. I wave my weirdo flag.
As you
my
should.
fake flag.
As you should. But talk to me about what it was like to put that documentary out and have kind of intimate access and let people in that way.
Well, it was an interesting experience. It wasn't easy for me because I'm basically really shy and I don't like to show a lot of, my world. But it actually turned out really good.
Yeah. No, it really
so,
did. I mean,
now we're at the Grammys.
you're at the
Who knew?
Grammys. You're going to be at the Oscars, and I
Yeah.
can't wait to see you there.
Oh, cool. Me too.
Such a pleasure to see you always.
Good to talk to you.
Be safe, okay?
Cheers.
All the best. Thank you. It was Diane Warren, amazing, legendary singer-songwriter.
me, right? Oh my goodness. And I mean, we're here at the Grammys. I
Yes.
mean, you are no stranger to this award show. But talk to me just about the thing that I find so interesting is the way that you've been able, as a composer, as a producer, to really blend this world of R&B and jazz together. And we're seeing a rise of jazz right now, especially here in Los Angeles. How does that feel for you to see more artists kind of coming out in that forefront?
It feels like a dream coming true, especially with the jazz being on the rise. All these wonderful young musicians coming into Los Angeles, growing up in Los Angeles. You know, it's such a beautiful time because when me and Kamasi and Thundercat were coming up in LA, it wasn't too much of such a scene. We were doing our thing, but you know, our parents were jazz musicians that had day jobs too, because it wasn't really much of an active scene like that. So the fact that it's places that young cats could play, I'm seeing cats record records. Cats is a jazz term for people, but I'm seeing young musicians record records. I'm seeing promote themselves, TikTok, short form content. I'm seeing them go crazy with jazz, and it's really, really beautiful, and I love it. I support it, and I stand by it 100%.
I mean, I'm excited to see it as a fan of jazz and just see the way that it, like you were saying, you know, continues to evolve. And you also have your daughter here with you today.
Yeah, this is Ella Martin. I named her after Ella Fitzgerald.
Oh, I love it. Continuing with the theme, but talk to me about what it means to you to have her here with you tonight celebrating.
You know, with like I have other children too, so but I brought them all to the Grammys because my mother did this for me. Like, she would take me all around. Whenever she had a chance to take me on a singing job, or my aunties, the Perry sisters, could take me on different things like that. They always took me. That's what inspired me to know that I can believe in a dream, because it's really hard. It's hard for kids to believe in dreams because sometimes they sound like they're make-believe. And if you don't see it around, it's really hard to believe it. So I just try to keep my daughter inspired, and everybody inspired, but her, I try to always have her with me, studios and everything like that, so you can just know this is an option. Like, you could really do this if you want to. It's work, but you could do this. Like today, she's working today.
Oh.
Her job is to hold the cards, you know. But then again, she's having a good time. So we just here, and I'm thankful for this moment to talk to you and everybody else here.
I love that. And how does your dad inspire you musically?
His outfit.
The fashion, I love it. I mean, you are a fashionista yourself over here today. I love it. Did you pick your own outfit today?
Yeah.
Yeah? And you did great. You could be
Except
a fashion
for the headband
stylist.
and the necklace.
Oh, okay. But I mean, it coordinates. You look beautiful with the bracelet. Let's show off the bracelet here. There it is. I love it.
She made that bracelet for me.
Oh, no way.
She made that bracelet.
A little added good luck for the night, right?
Yep.
Oh, man. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you
really
so much.
appreciate it.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you.
I'll take that for you.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much, Chris. Thank you.
We're about to. All right, Gary Gerard Hamilton here, and I have a special guest, Mr. Kenyon Dixon. Now,
Yes, sir.
before we talk anything music, man, tell me about the fit, the gloves, the brown. I'm loving it, man.
Yeah, man, just try to add a little R&B in there. Amiri got me right for this Grammys, man. So, you know, just a little personal flair also. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real R&B.
Man, you have a couple of nominations today, including Best Progressive R&B Album.
Yeah.
Now, just talk about the response to the album when it first came out, because I felt like every R&B playlist that I was listening to, your name was popping up on it.
Yeah, man, you know, it was an interesting album, collaborative effort with my brother Terrence Martin, and I think we both kind of stepped outside of our usual boxes, which I think is the intent of collaborating. You don't want to do anything you could usually do by yourself. And so when we went into this album, we really wanted to showcase our different experiences. We both grew up in the hood, grew up in church, grew up in entertainment. We wanted to find a way to put all of that into this album and really showcase also black creativity, black freedom, not being boxed in, being able to be everything at once, which is why we said come as you are. We are all of these things. We do play the jazz clubs, we do play the R&B clubs, we do the stadiums, we do, you know what I mean, we work with different artists. So it's we wanted to find a way to really just be ourselves and let the music lead. And so that was the intention with this album. And so the response, I'd say people got that immediately when they listened.
Now, obviously, R&B has so many different factors. The last few years, or factions, I should say.
Yeah.
The last few years, it's leaned more into the progressive side, away from traditional, but we still have traditional as well. Just talk about you being able to touch both traditional, progressive, melodic. It's like, what can't you do?
Man, you know, it's really, I credit it to my upbringing and my experience. I'm a church kid. I was born and raised in church, but I also was born and raised in entertainment. I professionally tap danced since I was 9 years old.
Oh, wow.
I traveled with the tap company, the Kennedy Tap Company. I also went to Debbie Allen's as well. And so I did that for about 12 years of my life. I say that because tap dancing is what introduced me to jazz and understanding a different side of music. So I think my worlds just kind of collided. Also being an R&B lover, obviously, the first Grammy nominated project I was ever a part of that I wrote on was the Tyrese album. You know what I mean?
Which
and
one?
so
'Cause I know Tyrese album.
Open Invitation.
Wow.
Open Invitation album. And I went on the tour with, he was the first person I toured with, singing as a background vocalist. So it was my worlds coming together, you know what I mean? I think I got a chance to be a true student of the game in every aspect and bring that to this collaboration.
Wow, that is very dope, man. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
On your nominations,
Thank
and good
you,
luck
man.
tonight.
I'm excited. I appreciate it.
And tell Tyrese, we need more music.
You know what I mean? I be trying to tell him, man. I'm gonna talk
I
to
think
him
people
again.
forget how much of a literal R&B star
a goat,
Tyrese
man.
is.
A literal R&B hero. So yeah.
Send that message.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey guys, we are back with Mr. Blake Mills. Now, this is going to be a busy night for you.
I hope so.
Now, I usually don't see this with artists, with producers, but you are actually competing against yourself in Best Engineered Album. You're nominated twice. Like, how does that work, and how do you feel? Which side of you are you pulling for?
I don't know. There's a lot of mystery behind like how you get nominated for these things and who's voting. But I've been really lucky to work with incredible engineers on the records that I've produced in my career. And Joseph Lorge, I worked alongside for both those records, the one I did with Pino Palladino and the Japanese Breakfast record. And I'm so glad that people recognize that work as part of the things that they love about those records.
Well, one of the things that I think about music is that's super important is engineering, right? But it's one of those things that it's almost like people forget about it. It doesn't always get the respect that it's due. So can you just talk about what, like for the average fan, like why engineering is so important and why do people forget about it?
Well, I think you're right. I think a lot of people listen to recorded music and there's a lot of mystery behind what is going on there and what they're hearing. But one thing that a talented engineer is able to do is create a feeling of intimacy with the music, the artist, if there's a voice, make that feel like it's as close to you as possible, and that a record, that you can turn it up as loud as you want and it's not painful. Those two things I think it's like a technique of a painter, and like I said, my favorite engineers, that's a couple of the things that they're really skilled at doing, and hopefully it is sort of an invisible aspect of the record at the end of the day.
One of the many unsung heroes in the music industry, engineers.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
It's awesome talking to you.
Thank you so much.
We should do this again next year.
Would love that. Yeah, I'll talk to your people.
There you go. Thanks again.
Have a good one.
Now this is a good one, my friends. How nice to have Linkin Park with me right now here at the 68th Grammys. It is. I agree, that deserves an applause.
I'm applauding that.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're so kind. You're so kind. Well, welcome to the Grammys. 2 nominations, Best Rock Album for Zero and Best Rock Performance for The Emptiness Machine. At this point of the journey, where the music has had legs, to say the least, how do you decide kind of where you want to take things? Right, and how do you kind of make sure that you don't get stuck in the realm of what people think they know you for, if that makes sense?
Well, I feel like with this record for us, it was a lot different. Like that was the question for us on most of our other albums because there was a momentum that was going and the lineup was the same. And then when we lost Chester in 2017, the question was not like, oh, how do we play with people's expectations? Like, we were literally starting from scratch. So we had to rebuild everything. And it started with us just like kind of hanging out and seeing if music and our, we were connected as friends, but like, was there any momentum in like making music again? And as that started to work, we met Emily and Colin, and things just kind of fell into place. And like, I think we took some really big swings with the album and with the touring and everything that followed it, and somehow we're here.
How did you know that you'd found the people, the folks? Like, what was it that made it? Oh, this is right. Was it a synergy?
It was first of all, it was the coffee.
Oh, you make a good coffee, do you?
I mean, we were.
It's a passion that I have.
Okay.
Yeah. He might be better at coffee than drums, which is saying a lot.
That's very true.
It's a lot, yeah. He's real good at drums.
I love that. Well,
I mean, I want to give Emily a chance, because it was
please, absolutely.
It was such a thing, like a journey.
I just kept coming back, and they're just like, oh, she's showing up, and the joke is just don't feed stray cats, and I just kept showing up, and they were like, okay, fine. She's stuck.
The stray cat wouldn't go away.
Whatever, and then that was it.
We're so glad to see you together. Congratulations. Take in every moment tonight.
I appreciate you.
Cheers. Be safe. I could talk to you forever. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Cheers. Thank you. Thanks. What a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
I mean, look, 2 nods this year. Best alternative performance, best alternative album. And, it's nice to celebrate the craft. It's good to celebrate the humans and the hard work that goes into this music. But I know that you have another message that you want to share tonight.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is good to celebrate music and the effect it has. I mean, my friend Jimmy, we made this record together, and without him and his support, I wouldn't be here. We got to put our own masks on before assisting others, But yeah, I think there's so much going on, and I'm wearing this whistle tonight to honor all the observers of Minneapolis. And I think there's a reason that music exists, and it's to heal and to bring people together. But the real work are those observers on the ground in Minneapolis. We just want to shout them out.
And of course, there's the Ice Out pin as well. I respect the fact that you're coming out here and making your statement. What role, you talk about music and the way it connects, but what role does, I guess, the stars have, to speak out about what they believe?
Well, I think it's pretty easy to get drowned, caught up in your own career, and that sometimes music isn't just your job, it's everything else that comes with it. And I think it's easy to forget that there's other things going around the world because we have to work so hard in the music industry. But I think it's just good to remind each other of what's going on and kind of why we all started to do this in the first place, which is, I think, to bring people together. We're all human beings. We're all human beings first.
All human beings. Absolutely. Yeah, you talk about finding the balance, striking the balance. How do you personally do that? For somebody at home that might be overwhelmed with either work or what's going on in real life, how do you kind of walk that line?
I think music, keeping perspective is important. Music's just music. It's like my friend Mike says, it's just a music song, you're just playing a music concert. And I think it's easy to keep in perspective just because what you're doing is a gift to yourself. And you can get overwhelmed and work hard at that, but that's an artistic query. It's not necessarily a true query of survival. And so I think that part's easy. Not that I haven't suffered trying to figure out music, and we run into stumbling blocks all the time, but I think it's pretty easy to separate the real suffering and where things are in this country.
Yes, I think we're all guilty of kind of being in our own little worlds a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to ask about the song that you've done, for the protesters, right? It was a song in support of those protesting out in Minneapolis.
Yep.
Explain that, who you want to listen to that, and why that was important for you to do.
Well, sometimes I don't know what to do. We're doing our own fair share of behind the scenes thing. I don't think it's about being seen doing things. I think it's about just doing things. But I thought about our song Naeem from a few years ago, and we had a live version of it, and I just thought, this song actually speaks to a little bit of this. And I'm not trying to inject myself into anything, but I feel like it's important. I think the song could give some people some strength in a much needed time when I know a lot of people are tired and working very hard to protect people in the community. So I just wanted to share that, and maybe it soothes people, comforts people, or inspires them or to keep going.
Big respect.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All the best.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Bro, you're right. What a pleasure, man. Is that thing heavy?
Yeah, it's a kilo, and this is half kilo. It's heavy as shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But it looks cool, and that's what matters.
Dude, that looks.
Like Pimp C said, TV ain't got no tempers.
It looks amazing. It looks amazing. Killer Mike, man, you might have some more gold at the end of the night.